Hi everyone! Today we are going to talk about how to use the Libby app by Overdrive to check out audiobooks and ebooks for the library. Here you can see I've downloaded the app already, and you download that in your app store. We're just going to click on that. You can say yes. First off, if you have a library card with us, if you don't, come on in and get one. We're going to search for our library just by zip code today, but you can type in our name as well. Here we see that we come up Bentonville Public Library under Arkansas Library to Go, and that is us. We're going to go ahead and click that yes, we want to use the Bentonville library card. We're going to type in our library card number here. Your library card number is located on the back of your library card. You want to use that entire card number. Add no spaces and use your PIN number, which is 4 numbers, and it's usually the last 4 of your phone number that you have given us. And we are waiting to connect. And we are connected now, and we're just going to click next here. Once you're in here, you're in Library to Go. And this is our library inside of this app. And you can see a lot of different things you can search for, things you can explore, different books that have just been added. They have different categories every month at the top. Here we're going to look at our preferences, and this is just to help for searching in the future. You don't have to do this. It's just one way that's nice if you only listen to audiobooks or only want to read ebooks. You can apply those settings. We're going to explore first, and here you can look at, we have different categories. We're going to start with just what's popular. We're going to look at all popular titles, see what's out there that you have. Here you can also sort just here at the top by clicking on those categories. You can say that these are some of the most popular books right now. These are not sorted from ebooks or audiobooks. What you can see is if it's just a picture of a cover of a book, that is going to be an ebook. If you see a little headphones and it says audio underneath the book title and book cover, that is actually an audiobook. Like this, Educated. And if we want to place a hold, these books are all checked out right now, so we're going to place a hold on it so it's available when we're ready, when it's ready for us, so we can get that next. You can put up to 5 holds at a time. And we're just going to go ahead, and now we have that one on hold, and we kind of can see what the timeline for that book is. Right now we're looking about a 6-month wait on that book. It's a long wait. It's a really popular book. We are in the popular category. If I want to go back, I want to see what's available. I want something right now. We can look at available books. When I'm ready to check something out, unlike the other category, you will see borrow. And when we want to borrow something to check out, we're just going to click on borrow. And it's just going to say you are borrowing this, and we're going to click on that borrow button. Then it's going to give us the category if we want to go ahead and open that, or we can go back to our shelf, or we can keep on exploring. We're going to keep exploring for now. I'm going to go back. I want to look for available audiobooks. And I'm going to set this so I want a juvenile fiction. So we're going to click on juvenile fiction just to sort it out a little more. Again, these are available now, so I know these are going to be available for me to check out. I'm looking at that reptile room, and I just clicked borrow, and then we're going to click that borrow button. And that's loading, and we're going to keep on browsing. We're going to go back, going back to the top. Now we're going to go to our shelf. And this is just on the bottom right corner. You're always going to be able to click on shelf. And here we can see things that I've already checked out. You can see some of them are still in the process of downloading. When I'm ready to play something, you can just start by opening Audiobook. There's the big play button. You can just get started right there. We do have other options here at the top. We have that little moon. It'll let it go to sleep in a little bit. You can set a bookmark to set a certain place. Clicking on those 3 lines, you can go straight to the chapters or other bookmarks you have. This little speed dial here, you can actually set your speed of your audiobook all the way up to 3 times the original speed. You can actually go slower as well, but you can set that if you want to read through things faster. If you want to go to a book, by clicking on, we're just looking through our books again. If you want to click on a book, you can open that. You can open that up in the Kindle app or just here in the Libby app. We're going to just do the Libby app today. And you click on that, and that will open up the book. And we can just, we're clicking on it and then just swiping with our finger across to the pages. Once you're on that content page, you can select one of those chapters, and it will go straight to the chapter, which is what we're doing. And again, we're just scrolling through the book. If you click in the top right corner, it'll set a bookmark. And we just went back. We do have other settings on the side. These reading settings are really nice for books. You can choose sepia or you can choose dark. The dark does with white text on black. We're going to go back to bright here. On this text scale, we can change the size of our text. We can make it pretty large, or we can make it quite small. Just whatever your preference is. You have different options there for your reading. We're just going back to our shelf now. We're going to show you also these holds that we have available, so you can look at what you're waiting on. You see 2 different books here. One we're waiting at about 8 weeks for, and this is all approximate times. We're going back to our regular loan shelf, and we're going to talk about returning. You're just going to click on that little box and click return if you want to return early. You're allowed to have up to 5 books at a time, so if you want to return something early so you can download more, that's always what you want to do. Here we're doing again, we're just going to click that return early, return, and that has disappeared from my shelf. Here it'll just show recent returns. You can know what you just returned. If you do decide to not return your book early, you can always do that, and it will just disappear after 2 weeks and it will return itself. Thank you for watching today, and we hope you enjoy using the Libby app.